Hi everybody, I'm going to very quickly show you how to pick up a new piece of yarn because you're going to run out. I'm going to go ahead and thread this real quick. I'm going to get that tape on there, bend that in half, cut that at a little bit of an angle, and go ahead and thread my tapestry needle like that. That. Okay, now there's this little tail that's hanging off, okay, right where we left off. Okay, so there's a little bit of a tail. You always want to leave a little bit, okay? Don't make it too short, because part of what makes this process work is you're going to wrap over this tail, and it's going to help keep it tight. Okay, so I'm going to lay this piece right here, and I'm holding it pretty tight with my other thumb, and then I'm going to pick up the other piece of yarn, okay? Not the end with the needle, okay, but the other end. The end, and then I'm going to line that up, and then I'm going to hold this, and then I'm just going to start wrapping as if nothing ever happened, and make sure that as you wrap over these two ends. Okay, now we're getting to the point where about every 5 stitches you're going to want to take a stitch, or every 5 wraps you're going to want to take a stitch. Okay, so that was 5. Okay, I'm going to lay this down here. I'm going to bring this yarn up and across, okay, because I'm going to make that figure 8. I'm going to go down in here through the middle. Make sure that that's wrapped around. And you guys are going to get really fast at this. Okay, and then I'm going to pull that tight. And then I'm going to finish the other half of that figure 8. And then I'm going to keep wrapping. Okay, I'm going to go about a 1/2 inch. I'm going to make another stitch. Okay, I'm going to jump back through the middle. Pull that down, pull that stitch tight, cross it around underneath. Okay, you're going to notice I've switched hands, so I'm now wrapping with my right hand and holding it in my left hand. When you guys get into the real hang of doing this, you're going to want to kind of keep things organized. And the way that's going to be is if you're holding your core in your left hand, then keep a majority of the core off to your left side. And then you're holding your yarn in your right hand, keep a majority of your yarn while you're working on your right side. That'll help you kind of keep things organized. And if at this point you haven't already, you might want to grab yourself a grocery sack, something to hold all of your things in. Kind of keep things nice and neat. Now you'll see that this kind of maybe starts to oval, but as you continue to work, you can kind of morph it back into a circle. Okay, so remember, you're wanting to create figure 8 stitches, not bridge stitches, especially for the base. And you're going to see these 2 tails are still here. Okay, so eventually I'm going to cover those all up. Those are the ends. Okay, pull this nice and tight. Okay, and this is going to be, like I said, it's going to, your hands will get strong by the time this is all done. Okay, do not let more than 3/4 of an inch go by without making a stitch. Okay. And this exact same process on how I added some more yarn on here is the exact same way you're going to switch colors. So whenever you're ready to switch colors, you're going to do the same thing. Okay? And that is how you get this guy started, and it's also how you switch yarn. Okay? All right. That was a little bit more successful than I thought it was going to be. Hope it helps you. Thanks.